What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to talk about Jessie Bates' comments about our Atlanta Falcons possibly having the best safety group in the NFL. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I do want to talk about safety Jessie Bates of our Atlanta Falcons. And he recently stated that he believes that the Atlanta Falcons could have one of the best safety groups in the NFL. And I would agree with Jessie Bates. Jessie Bates is, to me, arguably the best safety in the NFL. He has 24 interceptions in his NFL career, was one of those guys that helped lead the Cincinnati Bengals to that Super Bowl a couple years ago. And since he stepped foot in Atlanta and was signed in free agency, he has been our best defensive player the last 2 seasons. So I definitely would agree with Jessie Bates that this safety group could be arguably the best in the league. We recently drafted Xavier Watts out of the University of Notre Dame. He's a guy coming in with 13 interceptions in his college career, a guy who models his game after Jessie Bates. When he was drafted by our Atlanta Falcons, he talked about he looks up to Jessie Bates. He watched film on Jessie Bates and things of that nature. And he is one of those guys that's similar to a Jessie Bates as far as he's a magnet to the football. He's a guy that comes up with a lot of interceptions, punching the ball out, forcing fumbles, similar to what we've seen out of Jessie Bates. So I really feel like if he develops behind Jessie Bates, we really could have one of the best tandems in the league. But we also have guys on this safety roster, guys like Jordan Fuller, who's a Super Bowl champion that was brought over from the LA Rams, who I think is also really good at taking the ball away and getting interceptions and having a nose for the football. We brought in guys like Billy Bowman, who played at Oklahoma, who's another guy I believe had 11 interceptions in his college career. So he's another guy that can also play DB, but he also played that safety or rover position at Oklahoma. So I really feel like we have one of the best young safety rooms in the NFL because we have guys that are ball hawks. We have guys that are solid tacklers and guys that are cerebral. I really feel like what separates Jessie Bates and guys like Xavier Watts is they see plays before they actually happen. They are good in film study and things of that nature. We've seen Jessie Bates jump routes against the New Orleans Saints when he had that pick 6 on Derek Carr, where he talked about prior to going into that game, he knew in certain formations in the red zone, what the New Orleans Saints like to do. And I really feel like that's what separates guys like Jessie Bates, guys like Xavier Watts, is not only their athletic ability, but their maestros at understanding what, route concepts teams are trying to run. And they're like 2 steps ahead of the offense. So I really do believe that this safety room that the Atlanta Falcons are building could be special, especially if these young guys develop like the Billy Bowmans, like the Xavier Watts. If they play the same way that they played in college, where they were 2 of the better players on their defenses, I really feel like this Atlanta Falcons team could take a huge jump in 2025. But I do want to get you guys' thoughts on Jessie Bates' comment. Do you believe the Atlanta Falcons have the best safety room in the NFL or one of the best safety rooms in the league? I would agree with him because Jessie Bates, to me, stands at the top of the mountain. When you talk about the best safeties in the league, you can't even, to me, come and argue that he's not top 3. I say he's the #1 safety in the league. But if you want to say, he's top 2, top 3, I can't go past 3. I really can't name 3 safeties in the league that's better than Jessie Bates, based off of his production, based off of what he has done in his NFL career, and based off of what he's done since he's been with the Atlanta Falcons. So with that being said, I have a lot more content coming for you guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for your boy. Hit that like button for your boy. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.